I see a lot of people out there who are grumpy as all get up and go. And are like, people are miserable. I'm never going to find the right woman, or I'm never going to find the right man. And they're like, saying how they're not out there. They're never going to be out there. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're never going to find the right person. Because that person that I'm speaking to right now is a mess. They're a mess. They're not working to better themselves. They're not in any way trying to make their life better. They expect someone to come into the world and make it joyful, bring them the happiness. You have to do everything for me attitude, And that's not how relationships work. You have to come as your best self. If you're not your best self, how do you expect someone else to come in as their best self and give you their everything if you're not even willing to do it for yourself, right? You have to be willing to give, to get. And the universe will only bring you what you need and exactly what you need if you're worth it. So do you think you're worth it? If you want that loving relationship, if you want someone to look at you and think you're the most amazing human being on the planet, if you want them to think you're sexy, if you want them to love you from head to toe, be lovable. Be the person you want them to see, right? Don't just expect them to come and love you and accept your abuse or your anger or your depression or your lack of, confidence or your lack of self-worth, when you can fix all of that. You can work to be your best self and then attract the right person for you. That's how it's done. And until then, you're going to get the starter kits. I like to call them the starter kits. The people who come in and out of your life to teach you the lessons you need to learn to become your best version of you. So everyone you're meeting right now, everyone you date, everyone you even just have sex with, anyone you encounter on that level is there to teach you what you want, what you don't want, who you want to be. And it's there to help push you towards being that person. So move towards it, pivot. I know I say that in all my videos, but pivoting is freaking important, guys. You have to change your life to accept the good stuff. You have to empty that life cup. You have to let all the bad stuff go. You have to let it out. And that includes your bad dating habits. It includes learning the lessons as to why you're picking the people you pick, why you do the things you do. It means working on yourself so that you don't have anger issues, so that you don't have insecurities, so that when you do meet the exact one you're supposed to be with, you can trust them 100% because you know yourself, you know your value, you know what you want, and you know you're worth it. And so the person you attracted is also worth it, and they're going to treat you like you are their dream. Just like you're going to treat them like they are their dream. And anything less is not okay. So I don't know what kind of relationship you want, but the kind of relationships I accept have to be respectful. I have to have a man in my life who wants to know me as a human being, who likes to have discussions with me, who finds me beautiful and desirable, and who shows it. I need a man in my life who finds me intelligent. That's important to me, So make your list of what's important to you. And then find that person, be that person for them, you know, because who do you want to be? Who's your best version of you? Write that list down too. If you could be the exact person you want to be, the best version of you, all your moral values, your work ethics, your love ethics, write it all down. Who is that person, that best version of you? Who do you want to be? And then write down who you are right now and work it out. Work it out. Change the difference. You don't have to be who you are right now forever. You can fix it. I used hypnosis to fix me. I use hypnosis on all my clients to help them fix themselves. You can find your whatever it is that works for you. It could be hypnosis, it could be talk therapy, it could be, motivational therapy. Whatever it is, do it. Become your best you so that you can attract that love, that perfect love for you. And the only way you're going to know who that person is by being that best version of you. So good luck, guys, because I know it's out there. We all find it. We all have somebody that's meant exactly for us. And so when your path starts to open, they show up. They show up, and this one day you'll open your email or you'll walk into a store. You'll be walking down the street. You'll bump into them. They're just going to be there. And you're going to look in their eyes, and you're going to know. You're going to know right away that this is the one. This is the right one. And it's like a feeling unlike any other feeling in the world. And you'll know it when it hits you. It's hard to describe, but you'll know it when it hits you. So it's up to you if you want to wait for that person. You can date around if you want. But the more you stay in relationships that aren't meant for your life path, the more it's not that right one, the further away they get from you, the harder it is to find them because you're hidden. You're hiding behind your fears. You're hiding behind, maybe being fearful of being alone, of not having anyone to talk to. You're hiding. Don't hide yourself. Learn about yourself. Find yourself. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. And when you do that, they're going to be right there. So what kind of love are you guys looking for? I know what my parents had. It was not romantic love, but it still showed me a really good version of respect and love. My dad and my mom would meet each other every day for 50 years. They would meet each other at the door to whomever came home first from work or from wherever. They'd meet them with a cup of coffee and a big hug and a kiss. And that was how they showed each other love. And every day for 50 years, they hugged a lot. And I saw affection. And they held hands. And they spent time together, and they were each other's best friends. And so I saw good, loving relationships around me. I saw it within my uncles and aunties as well. I see a lot of 30, 40, 50-year-old marriages that are successful. I see a lot that are really shitty too, but I've seen a lot that are successful. So it's possible. I know love is possible. When you find the right one, anything is possible. Now it's about waiting for that right one. Are you willing to wait for it? Are you just wanting to settle? Are you just wanting someone to talk to? Are you just wanting someone to touch you? Are you just wanting anyone, someone? Are you willing to wait for that right one? Because the right one, it's coming once you've become prepared for them. So if you're lonely, if you're sitting at home wondering why you're not meeting them, why they aren't there, why you can't find a good guy or a good woman, it's because probably you kind of like suck a little bit. And so fix it. Fix whatever about you is not right. Fix whatever about you is repelling other people, repelling that right person. Fix it. If you look at yourself, if you make the list of all your qualities and all the things you don't like about yourself, if you make that list and look at it, and you say to yourself, okay, this is what I'm offering someone else, do you think they should accept it? Look at your list truthfully and say, would you love that person 100%? Or would you want them to fix some other things? eventually you're going to want them to fix some of their things. So fix it before you even get to them. Fix it. Because being in love with the right one means being the best version of yourself. So become the best version of yourself. Don't allow there to be any bad stuff left inside of you, here or here. Don't allow it. It doesn't need to live there anymore. It just doesn't. What needs to live inside of you is love. It's love for yourself. It's love for your choices. It's the love for the people around you. And until you embrace that kind of love, you're not going to get the right person. You will get the right person for now, the one who's going to feed that negativity that you're living in. But you're not going to get the one that's going to elevate you to the where you need to go, where you want to go. So determine what you want out of life. Determine who you want to be. And go forth towards that, guys. Peace out.